Hey everybody, Jerome and Ashley here from Atmosphere Collectibles, and we are going to finally do our big Frank Zappa collection video. It's a pretty comprehensive Frank Zappa collection, mostly vinyl. We do also have CDs and DVDs. We might show a few of those here and there.
It's pretty much everything up to the 80s, and then we do have the rest on CD, so there's quite a bit.
Yeah, this guy, he passed away, his daughter brought it in, and he was a huge Frank Zappa fan. So this is really impressive. Real quick, I'll start off. This is the only cassette tapes that we have in the collection, and it's a box set. It's Frank Zappa Beat the Boots limited edition box set. And they also did this in vinyl format. I think it would have been like 12 records or 9 or 12. But this was put out by Rhino Records. I think it came out in 1991. And when you open the box up, it's real fun. It's got a pop-up image that folds open, and it's got, like, looks like Reuben and the Jets on stage, or, and then underneath, I think when it originally came out, there would have been a t-shirt. This does not have the t-shirt, but this box slides open, and what it includes, there's 8 cassettes in here, and these were all famous bootleg concerts, and originally they were bootlegs, and so then they've got an official release. A lot of these bootlegs we do have on vinyl, like the original bootleg versions,
And some on CD.
and some on CDs. So yeah. So this is a fun box set that was put out by Rhino, and now we'll get on to records.
Yeah, unfortunately, Zappa is not an artist I was really into, so we kind of have them in order. It's not my specialty, but it's an awesome collection. So we got Freak Out, Mothers of Invention.
And all of these, the vinyl, almost all of them are in excellent condition. So here's another Mothers of Invention, absolutely free. This would have been 1967 stereo. It's a first year pressing, but not the very first. And a lot of these Zappa, this was a gatefold. A lot of these Zappa records, they do like they're unbanded, or like where you look at a side of a record and there's no like distinctive points between each song. It's like one long song is what it looks like. Not all of them, but some of them are.
So I'm not sure whether Lumpy Gravy or this was his first solo album, and I'm not sure if this was the, if he recorded this first or he recorded that first. But anyway, Lumpy Gravy, and this is 1972 UK import.
So now I've got a 1968, the Mothers of Invention. We're only in it for the money. This is a stereo. The vinyl's in excellent condition.
So yeah, this is the Mothers of the Mothers, and this is Mothers of Invention. This is a compilation that came out, and it's basically the first 3 albums. It doesn't include Lumpy Gravy, but it has tracks from the other 3. So it's the first comp.
So from 1968, we've got original pressing of the Mothers of Invention, Reuben and the Jets. This originally came with inserts. There's no inserts in this one, but the vinyl's in great condition.
We've got Mother Mania from 1969, which is another comp, I believe.
We've got the Mothers of Invention, Uncle Meat. This is a 1969 original pressing. Gatefold, auto couple.
And we have Hot Rats.
From 1970, original pressing, the Mothers of Invention, Burnt Weenie Sandwich.
Okay, this is a 1980 Jacksonville press, and it's Weasel Ripped My Flesh. So it's obviously a reprint, but excellent shape.
This is a 1975 reissue, Frank Zappa, Chunga's Revenge.
The Mother is Fillmore East, June 1971. This is a 1973 German import. pretty nice.
1971, Frank Zappa, 200 Motels. This is a original pressing.
Alright, this is Jacksonville Press, and it's just another band from LA. I'm not sure what year press this is.
It's a reissue. It's not a first press. Yeah. I do know that. Frank Zappa, Waka Jawaka. This is a Jacksonville pressing in great condition.
Okay, we got Grand Wazoo, and this is a 1972 original press.
Now, it looks like we have a couple copies of this one. The Mother's Overnight Sensation.
This is a 73 copy, and it's kind of a filler copy.
And then I've got a reissue from 77 that's in excellent condition.
Yeah, usually if you had a copy that wasn't so great, you had a better copy.
So we've got Frank Zappa Apostrophe. This is a 77 reissue, Winchester pressing.
Roxy and Elsewhere. This is 1974. This should be original.
Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, One Size Fits All. This is a 75 Jacksonville pressing.
Zappa and Beefheart. This is Bongo Fury. 1975 San Maria Press.
Okay, so it looks like we have two copies of this one. So we have a US and a UK. So Jerome's got the 78 Jacksonville pressing. And then I've got a 77 UK import. It's the original pressing, uncensored.
So that's uncensored cover and uncensored audio?
I don't remember.
If it's original press.
Okay. I wrote that note. It's been a while. We've been working on this collection on and off for a few weeks because, we've got a lot of
This is a 1978 Jacksonville press, and I'm guessing this is at least the uncensored cover, but I don't know about without playing it whether it's uncensored.
So we've got Zappa Zoot Allures. This is a Jacksonville reissue. I think it might be early 80s or late 70s.
Studio 10 from 1978.
This is one that I don't see often. It's 1979 original Jacksonville pressing, and it's Frank Zappa Sleep Diet.
Something that is cool about this one, though, is the reason one of it was censored, I think, is because of the band Angel and their guitarist Punky Meadows. And there's like, I think it's Titties and Beers had some sort of, I don't know, you'll just have to read about it.
We've got two copies of Frank Zappa Chic Your Body. I've got a 1979 Presswell.
And this is also a 79. This is a cutout, but other than that, looks to be BG Plus all around.
And I don't know if that one is, but some of these records are auto-coupled, which meaning like if you would have had a stackable unit, it'll go like side 1 to 4 and 2 and 3 on one record. So like that way when you had the stackable. Anyway,
Orchestral Favorites from 1979. This is original press, Los Angeles pressing.
So from 1979, we've got original press with the inner and the booklet. It's Frank Zappa, Joe's Garage, Act 1. This is a PRC pressing.
And from 79, we got Acts 2 and 3. And I think we have a boot that is Acts 4 and 5.
We do have lots of boots. We're going to show all the boots at one time instead of like mixed in time frame. So we got Frank Zappa, Tinseltown Rebellion. This is a 1981 Terre Haute pressing.
So in 81, he put out a box set, Shut Up and Play Your Guitar. Before he put out the box set, he did the same albums, but they were mail order. And this is Shut Up and Play Your Guitar, the mail order version.
And then Shut Up and Play Your Guitar Some More. So this is record 2 out of a 3 LP kind of set, but this is the mail order version.
And this is Return of the Son of Shut Up and Play Your Guitar.
So I think you would have had to been in like the Frank Zappa Club or like, get newsletters or something from maybe Bizarre Records or the, I don't know.
I mean, the box set came out the same year. It was just later that year, I think.
Frank Zappa, You Are What You Is. This is a 1981 original print, Santa Maria Pressing.
I remember when this came out. Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch. This is 1982.
From 1983, Frank Zappa, The Man from Utopia.
London Symphony Orchestra, Zappa, Volume 1, 1983. First press with insert. I think there was several of these, 2 or 3 at least.
We've got Bootleg conduct Zappa, The Perfect Stranger, and other chamber works performed by the ensemble in Intercontemporarian. So Zappa Bootleg conducts. So it's like a symphonic production of Zappa music, and it's from 1984.
We have Them or Us from 86. We're well into the 80s now. So.
Mm-hmm. So this is a box set from 1984. It includes a 16-page booklet, and it's Frank Zappa Thing Fish, original cast recording. So there's, it's got the outer box, a booklet, and 3 records.
This is Francisco Zappa, The Barking Pumpkin, Digital Gratification Consort from 1984.
So apparently there's been, and throughout this time period, there's been like 3 different box sets that were released that had like, it was kind of like the whole discography into 3 different volumes. So in the first set, it would have had like Mothers, I guess, stuff. And it also included a mystery disc. So we've got the mystery disc out of the box set, I guess, since the guy already had all of those albums, like originals or standalone pressings. He just sought after and got the mystery disc out of the box. So it would have been from 1985, and the box sets were called the Old Masters, and there was box 1, box 2, box 3, and this is the mystery disc out of box 1. And you know, it's not a mystery. I mean, it does say on the back what's on there, but.
So is that available outside of the box at all?
I don't think so. I think, you know, there are people who split the box up, and you can see on Discogs, like, you know, people have them, most of them that have sold have been one piece out of the box, yeah.
Frank Zappa Meets the Mothers of Invention. This is 1985.
We haven't done that one.
No.
Okay. From 1986, we've got Frank Zappa, Jazz from Hell.
Frank Zappa Guitar from 1988.
Okay, so we've got You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore. This is from 1988. I've got the sampler, so it's like a 2-record set, kind of like a tease, I guess. And then Jerome's got a box of the volume 2.
Yeah, 1988.
And so I think the box has got 3 records and an order form with insert. And this is just like a sampler of the volume 1, I guess. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Could have that wrong.
Yeah, Zappa's not.
I mean,
really
there's
our
so
specialty.
much of it though. Like.
Broadway the Hard Way, and this is 1986, and this is a pretty hard one to find, from what I understand.
Oh my gosh, that's my boombox. Okay, so I've actually got that same boombox that he's holding right there, except for mine's a little bit more peach instead of pink, but my sister Brooke had that peach one, or pink one when we were kids. Oh wow, I just noticed that.
All right.
Oh, cool.
So, and that's it as far as doing them in order. The rest are just 12-inch singles,
And then bootlegs,
and comps and odd stuff, and then we have a bunch of DVDs and CDs. So we've got Frank Zappa 10-cent rare, and this is 1983 12-inch mini album, 6 tracks.
And then I've got a 12-inch single picture disc from 1981, and it's got 2 tracks on it. And it is Goblin Girl and Pink Napkins. And I actually think I have another one in the back that came outside of that I had from not this collection.
And this is Frank and Moon Zappa, Valley Girl from 1982. 12-inch single, 2 tracks.
Okay, so now we're on to the one more 12-inch single. We've got Frank Zappa. I don't want to get drafted 12-inch single, and also I've got non-Frank Zappa would be the Dweezil Zappa. From 1986, we've got Having a Bad Day, Dweezil, and Dweezil Zappa, My Guitar Wants to Kill Your Mama from 1988. And one more Dweezil is, I've got a 7-inch single of My Mother is a Space Cadet. This is from 84, and Crunchy Water. So
And there's one more.
Okay, so I got a bootleg 7-inch, and it is Frank Zappa and Captain Beefheart. And it's Zappa reads the work of Burroughs, the talking asshole, and Captain Beefheart. And this would have came out in 1981.
Is
And
it a split or is it done together?
I think it's a split. One side is Beefheart. It says the Suits, so maybe it is together. I'm not 100% sure.
As an Am from 1991. This is a limited bootleg.
It's numbered on the back.
This is 446 of 500.
Yeah. And then we've got, this is a bootleg called Realistic Dream, and it's live in Stockholm, Sweden. The concert's from May 7th, 1982, and the bootleg is an import, I believe, and it's from 84.
So this is Johnny Witch, and it's a live bootleg from 1981. Looks like there's a couple of different shows on here.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got Frank Zappa, Mothers of Invention. The bootleg is from 1988, and it's the Ark, Boston, 1968. Wowie zowie. So it is.
But that's not a boot, is it?
No, this is actually a boot.
Is it a boot?
Yeah, and this bootleg was later to be released officially in that box set, Beat the Boots. But yeah, it looks official, but it's not.
I remember seeing that. This is Frank Zappa, True Glove. It's another 12-inch single, and it's a German import from 1984.
Okay, so these two kind of are like from not they don't go together, but they're kind of released together. These first one came out in 1978, and it's called Project Object, and it's live recordings from the 9/21/1978 concert at Mayer Hall in Poughkeepsie, New York. And then kind of a sister to this is a bootleg from 1980, limited edition of 3200. It's a companion piece to this, and it was recorded live in Detroit, Michigan, 11/19/1976, and it's called Conceptual Continuity. That's it.
So we got Frank Zappa, Metal Man Has Hornet's Wings, featuring Captain Beefheart. It looks like this is it's from 1980, but it looks like it's been bootlegged since 76, maybe under different titles.
This is a bootleg from 1980. Could this be Joe's Garage, Acts 4 and 5? And it is, the sources from the live concerts on this are Fox Theater Atlanta in 1980 and MacArthur Court, Oregon in 1980 and Boston in 1980. So 3 different concerts it looks like.
All right, I've got Tiny Nightmares, and it looks like this is the Halloween show from 77. It's perhaps in 78. Boot.
And I've got from, I don't have a year on this, Frank Zappa, Wax Flags, live at UCLA, New Year's Eve, 1977. And it's a 2 LP bootleg.
So we got a picture disc, and I did figure out what this was, but I don't remember. Do you remember?
I don't. It was hard to find, and so it's a bootleg though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a boot. I think it was from Japan.
Yeah.
And I'll have to.
We'll have to re-find that. We had to do like an image search, and because there's nothing in the runouts or anything like that. Frank Zappa, things Wayne Newton never told you. This is a bootleg from 1982, and it's live in Germany, July 3rd, 1980, and it is a KBFH radio broadcast.
This is Vitamin Deficiency, and it's from 1979. It's kind of a famous boot.
This is another bootleg that would later go on to be in this Beat the Boot set, and it's called Any Way the Wind Blows, Frank in Paris, and it came out in 1991, but the concert is from February 24th, 1979, and it is from the Hippodrome in
That's
Paris.
Box too.
Yeah.
So this is 73 concert recorded at Duke University, but this is a 79 press, and it's Dupree's Paradise.
And it looks like the last bootleg that we have to show is Frank Zappa Demos, and it's a UK import bootleg from 1986. It's in a gatefold 2LP. Looks like a nice set.
So I don't want to spend too much time on these, but we got a lot of DVDs. We've got Baby Snakes, Apostrophe, An Overnight Sensation, and I think this is like one of those where it has the albums and live performances and sort of extras from each disc. Does Humor Belong in Music? We got A Token of His Extreme, Zappa. Eat That Question, The Torture Never Stops. We got sealed copy of The Torture Never Stops.
CD wise, there's tons of them, and it's Fedunked the Monkeys at Mason. I don't know, it's got a cool cover. This Mofo, the Mofo Project Object, so that would have been another of
really
the box of
cool
the bootlegs
box.
that we have.
Unfortunately, it's not really that rare or worth much, but it's cool.
Yeah, the packaging is really fun.
The Dub Room Special.
I got a DVD audio disc of the Frank Zappa Halloween show.
In the 60s.
It's a Zappa, approximately 25 years, 13 months, and a bunch of days ago, played the Hordern Pavilion in Sydney, Australia in 1976.
Yeah, love the titles.
I know.
Zappa Plays Zappa, so this is Zappa doing his own stuff.
Here's a little, it's threesome number 2, so it's kind of like got 3 separate albums. You've got Hot Rats, Waka Jawaka, and the Grand Wazoo, like packaged in one little CD set.
200 Motels and 69 to 73.
Frank Zappa Hammersmith Odeon. It's like got a little booklet with it. Lots of cool Zappa CDs. Oh, this one's got a furry mouth on it, and it's Frank Zappa Plays the Music of Frank Zappa, a memorial tribute, and looks like it's pretty nice little 1 CD set with a little booklet and a furry mouth.
So this is kind of neat. This is from drumchallenge.com. It's a DVD collection, volume 1, and it's the drummers of Frank Zappa. So you've got the various drummers, and I don't know, kind of neat, especially if you're a drummer.
The Lumpy Money, this is another one that says Project Object. So this is the FZ audio documentary, and it's like a multi-CD set. Dance Me This. So many.
Looks like this is a tribute to the music of Frank Zappa, and it's the band from Utopia.
Yep, lots of cool different CDs. So we got the Yellow Shark, Ensemble Modern, Zappa.
Let's see.
I know I had one like mini CD, and I don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. Here's a little like mini disc. Is this a mini disc or is this a CD single?
That's a little bitty like it's not.
So you'd have to
it's
have
not
a little
mini disc,
tray.
It's like in the cartridge. You
Okay.
have to have like this one. It looks like it has
Peaches in
3
Regalia.
tracks.
I'm not satisfied, and Lucille has messed my mind.
So it would have been kind of like a single.
And this was a Ryko released that.
We've got a
But-
few of those, no Zappa ones,
But when you have like, if you have a CD that when it ejects, it has like the little tray, and on the inside of the tray, you could, you know, like this can sit inside there, and you can play that way. But not like in a CD player, like in a car, right?
yeah, those were basically done for just a few years. We got like a Skinny Puppy one, and I think a Black Flag one. This is Lather. This is one of the albums he didn't have on vinyl.
So this is like a set, and it comes with like a little compartment to put the discs in, and it's, you can't, Zappa, you can't do that on stage anymore, volume 1 through 6, and it's got a cool little container to put them in. I think so. There might be one laying around here.
So, but yeah, there's a whole bin of CDs. We're not going to show them all because we would be.
Yeah, we got.
It would just be incredibly way too long.
But yeah.
You can come in and look at them.
Yeah. So we'll go through these CDs and get them priced up, and the DVDs, and get those out. But as of right now, all of the records are priced and graded, except for that picture disc where we got to get the info pulled up on it. But I did have a friend who was interested in that cassette box set. I don't know if he still is, but I'll double check with him. But this is a lot of Zappa related stuff, and yeah, I just know that collection meant a lot to that that girl, and you know, may her father rest in peace. This was a very impressive collection. So, well, we should have our new releases tomorrow and orders in tomorrow. I don't think I'll be able to get any more of the colored vinyl Jack White, but I should have. The black vinyl is up for pre-order now, and it comes out on, I think, 9/13. So I'll get those in, and if your name is on the list and you're okay with the black vinyl, then just, you know, you don't have to let me know. But if you don't want the black vinyl, do let me know.
Yeah. And that's it. We'll try to get a used video up maybe when we do the new video. So.
Yeah, as soon as possible. We've got plenty more to price. Anyway, thank you for watching our videos.